My first guest tonight is a terrifically talented actor and comedian. He is hosting the Webby Awards on May the 19th in New York City. Please welcome Patton Oswalt, everybody. Right on. Baby, you look great.
I know I didn't dress up. I'm sorry.
I know you look fantastic. Have you got some yard work to do later on?
Well, some of your air conditioning ducts are caked up, but I have to go up there and get those cleaned out. So
do you work on ducks?
Sometimes, yeah.
Have you ever had a real job other than being a comedian?
I've had. Not only have I had real jobs, I've had jobs that were a little too real.
Really?
Yeah, I was a wedding DJ.
That's not a real job, man.
Well, no, yes, it is. Oh my God! Not only is it a real job, I worked at this company called. We were the last DJ company in Northern Virginia that still used cassette tapes.
Oh well, okay.
So we did not get the best gigs. We got a lot of shotgun weddings and forced retirement parties. So
I'm having one of those.
Oh, yeah. Well. You should hire
that's if you read the internet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do people read the internet? Or
I don't think so. I think what happens is it's kind of like, you know, in the old days that people used to run around in a crowd and shout, "Hang him!" if there was well, now that's the internet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You can everything offended all the time.
Hey, you got into trouble on the internet recently. I watched you on the Tweety because you're on the Tweety a lot.
Yeah.
You said something about censorship. I was just talking about it.
Well, I got in trouble. Which one are we talking about? Because I got in trouble this morning. I literally got in trouble. I was at work and I had some downtime. So
at work doing what? What, being a comedian?
I was doing a voiceover for.
Oh right, I got it. Yeah.
And so during the downtime, I started tweeting apologies for tweets that I had just deleted that didn't exist. So I was saying
you were playing mind games.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was bored. So I wrote, I just deleted my last tweet. I'm sorry. I want to apologize. I thought that 12 Years a Slave and The Butler were amazing movies. We need more tolerance. So please disregard. And then people are like, what the hell did you just write? Like, they all started attacking me for tweets that didn't exist. So I would just do that all morning.
Wait, why would you do that?
Because
Look, are you in therapy, man? Because really we should talk.
Well.
Why would you instigate that for yourself? Why would you bring that upon yourself?
It wasn't that it took me 10 minutes to do the whole thing, but but then it was fun, and I will say, and I don't mean to say this as a sadist, it was fun to see people reacting to what they were creating in their own heads about what I might have said. So they were thinking of something 10 times more offensive than anything I could have written by just me apologizing for something that didn't exist.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I've seen you act, and I've seen you be all kinds of offensive.
Exactly.
Could be, you know.
No, but what I'm saying is anything that you're offended about. Oh my God! I sound like some dumb semiotics professor. I don't want to come off like that.
That's the kind of thing I'm going for
here. Yeah, exactly. No, I don't know. Like The day that we erase bad taste is the day that the Terminators rise up and kill everyone.
I see. People get all bent out of whack about all sorts of stuff, of like words, like, you know, this proto-Hitler in Russia is starting banning words and stuff. Where's it going to end? You got to be able to say what you want.
Yeah.
The only thing is, I get into this with comedians who say, "Hey man, I got to be able to say what I want." And I go, "Yeah, I can call you a douche for saying it though." That's the thing.
I have no problem. That's the thing that drives me crazy is when people criticize comedians, they act as if, hey, I bet you didn't see this coming. Like, if you think that you criticizing me is some kind of surprise, you should see some of the one-nighters that I've been booed off stage at. This is nothing I expect. And also, when comedians hang out with each other, we give each other so much crap. You've hung
Thanks
out with
for
me.
saying crap as well.
Yeah, exactly. That would have been.
Yeah, no, it's all right.
But yeah, like it's that thing of, obviously, I don't mind being criticized and having people angry with what I do. I just don't want to have to be triple thinking every single thing that comes. I mean, clearly, what they're doing is they're taking people like me who are against racism, who are against sexism, but because we're not against racism and sexism to the insane degree that they are, we are thus racist and sexist.
So what you're saying is you're not really against racism and sexism.
No, I'm just...
you're just a little bit against it to suit your own show business end. I'm just saying, I'm just being the opposite.
No, exactly. No, this is, I like this. I like
I'm just doing my thing.
Yeah, I like the weird Socratic. So what you're actually saying is that you enjoy Hitler. And,
yeah, so you're saying you are a member of Al-Qaeda then?
Yeah. I mean, look, again, I'm not saying anything new when I say that anything can be construed as offensive if you approach it from the wrong context, or if you purposely look, I understand people being offended because they don't understand something or because something rubs them the wrong way, but there seems to be, and it's a very small sliver of people, but they're very loud about it, who go out of their way to find something to be offended about because they're trying to drum up controversy and attention onto themselves.
No, you know what I think it is? I think it's even simpler than that. I think that actually what they're doing is they're enjoying themselves. Yeah. I think they are experiencing something even more enjoyable than humor, which is the exquisite pleasure of righteous indignation.
Yes, exactly.
You know, and that kind of thing. Well, that doesn't make me laugh because I'm better than you. But you're not really better. You're just a miserable But, you know, but I'm better than you. You know,
wow.
And when they say, I love it when people say, this is a good one, when they always say, good comedian doesn't have to use swear words. Oh yeah, Richard Pryor, what a loser he was.
And also, look,
the best stand-up comedian perhaps ever.
A good comedian doesn't have to curse, but a great comedian can make cursing sound like poetry.
Well, there you
That's
are.
the difference.
I think that's it.
Yeah. So,
now, you mean all of that is going to be beeped? It's a serious conversation. You're a racist, man.
Yeah. You know what they are? You're wordist. You're being very wordist right now.
You're wordist, yeah.
You're being very cursist.
Yeah.
You know what? Why don't you check your non-curse word privilege?
Hey. Oh. I get to do this, man. You don't
sorry.
get to do this. That is my word, man. That is not you. You can't do that.
All right. Yeah, so again,
You can. I'm just doing the opposite.
Oh, okay. Exactly. The whole. Yeah.
It's thing.
Were you exerting your non-exclusionary privilege by letting me in and not excluding me when you should have been asserting something that I should have been excluded from and yet included in by your non-exclusionary privilege?
Could you say it again in the form of a question?
Yes.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back with Patton Oswalt, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Patton Oswalt is here, everybody. I'm very excited you're here for two reasons. One, the Webby Awards on May the 19th.
Yes.
Good for that. And also, my new obsession on TV, Foyle's War. Now, I know you... Shut up.
There's one guy.
Yeah. Well, we're just getting started. It's a movement,
I loved how he made up for that. He was the only guy going, yeah! He was like trying to fill the silence. It was beautiful.
No, Foyle's War. I know you love Downton Abbey, right?
Love Downton Abbey.
Right. Well, Foyle's War's like Downton Abbey, except good.
Whoa, wait.
Yeah, no.
What?
Yeah. It's a British detective set in the Second World War, and he goes up, he gets people, he wears a hat. I'll give you a quick taster. He goes up, like, for example, you're a naughty criminal during the war, right?
All right.
You're a naughty English criminal, right?
Okay. Yeah, right, you twig me, mate, but you got nothing on me, you've got to let me walk.
Wait. I thought you said you hadn't seen it.
Oh. Yeah. Did I nail it that way?
No.
Right.
And then Foyle would say, no, you're wrong, you see, because you've been very naughty, and I'm going to put you in jail. And you think I've got nothing on you, but that's not quite true, because when you entered the store, I took a picture of that on my camera, and now you're going to jail, you naughty, naughty man.
So So Foyle is kind of posh, and he's dealing with the lower classes, or how is he? What's he doing?
Yeah, here we go. Trying to make No, it's not that. You're the one that did a lower class accent for the criminal.
Damn.
Yes. The
Salon's going to have a field day with that.
Yeah. No.
Wait a minute. Is it set in, because I will say, I have not seen Foyle's War, but I'm rewatching all the Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy and Smiley's people.
You love all this.
I love damp, angry Brits.
Oh, you're going to love this. You're going to love this then.
So is it set in London during...
No,
is he in
Hastings, the town of Hastings, which
so
is...
he's out in the countryside.
Wow, but it's not really. Hastings is a town that was right in the south coast of England, very close to where the Germans got during the Second World War, so the tension is right there. The Jerrys are just 20 miles away. The Nazis are all...
So, he's investigating crimes while the war is raging on around him. Oh.
Yes, he's good, isn't it?
You know what? I just saw, maybe you remember this growing up, a movie called Went the Day Well, which is
Can you put that in the form of a question?
Yeah, it's called Went the Day Well?
Oh, yes. It's a movie you saw growing up. Yeah.
And it's basically a 1941 British version of Red Dawn, where there's this delightful little English village full of delightful little sweet English villagers, and the Germans are basically invading this city.
Good Lord.
And they have a sleeper agent who's been living there for 10 years but is actually a Nazi. And they are going to take
I'd like to order some warm beer, please. Hello, I'm so English. Do you have any meat pies or anything? Please pay no attention to my perfect teeth. I love this idea.
Well, it's a weird movie because it's like a nice little Ealing-style movie.
I love those movies.
And then when the villagers start fighting back, it becomes the darkest, most violent. These people take these German soldiers down in some pretty brutal ways, and like people that you wouldn't think would be doing it,
the
like
vicar and stuff.
Literally, like the sweet old woman that works in the pastry shop picks up a cleaver and just goes after this dude, and you don't see it coming.
I didn't see this coming at all.
Yeah, exactly. I was just trying to have a nice cup of P&G Tips. I'm so British. I could not be more British. I'm so British, I love Monty Python and they don't even exist yet.
They're not even here.
That is how British I am.
Oh, it's amazing.
Ach du lieber.
Well, we're out of time. Let's very briefly touch on you hosting the big one, the one they all dream about, the Webby Award.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. That's the one.
They call the Oscars the gateway to the Webbies.
Gateway to the Webbies, absolutely.
Gateway to hosting the Webbies.
Yeah, well, congratulations. And it's on the internet?
You'll see it streaming the day after. Search for, I think it's Webbies.com. But it's a great ceremony because everyone that wins, your acceptance speech cannot be more than 5 words.
Amen.
So
amen. That's just awesome.
And it's great. And the way people use those 5 words can be really brilliant.
I should look forward to it. Yeah. Patton Oswalt, everybody.